I told my sister she can't use my child's name for her dog. She laughed and said, I don't own a name. Then she posted a picture of her new golden retriever on Instagram with the caption, welcome home, Olivia. My daughter Olivia is 4 years old. I called my sister immediately. She picked up on the third ring, sounding annoyed. What now? You named your dog after my daughter. That's weird and you know it. She scoffed. It's just a name. Olivia is a popular name. I've always loved it. But I named my daughter Olivia 3 years before you got this dog. You don't think that's strange? You're being dramatic. It's a compliment, if anything. She hung up before I could respond. I tried to let it go. Told myself maybe I was overreacting. But then Thanksgiving came. My entire family was at my parents' house. My daughter was playing with her cousins in the living room when my sister walked in with the dog. Olivia, come here, girl, she called out in this high-pitched voice. My daughter looked up, confused. Yes, auntie? Not you. I'm talking to my dog. The whole room went quiet. My daughter's face crumpled. She looked at me with these big sad eyes. Mommy, why does the doggy have my name? Before I could answer, my sister laughed. Because Olivia is a beautiful name for a beautiful girl. She looked at the dog. And you're my beautiful girl, aren't you? I pulled my sister into the kitchen. This needs to stop. You're confusing my daughter. She's 4. She'll get over it. Why are you doing this? There are millions of names. Why does it have to be Olivia? My sister's face changed. Something dark flickered behind her eyes. Because maybe I wanted an Olivia first. I stared at her. What are you talking about? She crossed her arms. I was supposed to have kids before you. I was supposed to get married first. Took everything? You weren't even dating anyone when I met Marcus. That's not the point. She was almost yelling now. You always had to be first. First to graduate, first to get a job, first to get engaged, first to have a baby. So you named your dog after my daughter out of spite? She didn't deny it, just stared at me with this twisted smile. I went back to the living room and picked up my daughter. We're leaving. My mom followed me to the door. Honey, don't you think you're making this bigger than it needs to be? Mom, she admitted she did this to hurt me. My mom sighed. Your sister has been through a lot. She just went through another breakup. Maybe try to be understanding. Understanding of what? She's psychologically tormenting my 4-year-old. That's a bit dramatic. I left without saying goodbye. The next week, my sister posted more pictures. Olivia at the park. Olivia getting groomed. Olivia sleeping on my bed. Every single caption had my daughter's name in it. Then she started tagging me in the posts. My daughter saw one of them on my phone. She pointed at the screen. That's not me, mommy. Why does auntie keep saying Olivia? I didn't know what to tell her. 2 days later, my sister called, asking if we were coming to Christmas dinner at my parents' house. Is the dog going to be there? Obviously. She lives with me. Then we're not coming. Silence? You're choosing this hill to die on? My sister's voice was cold. You're the one who planted the flag. My parents called next. They said I was tearing the family apart over a dog's name. My dad said I was being petty. My mom cried and asked why I couldn't just let it go for the holidays. I told them the same thing I told my sister. Change the dog's name and we'll be there. Christmas morning, my phone buzzed. A text from my sister with a photo attached. The dog was wearing a new collar tag. It said Princess. Merry Christmas. The text read, are you happy now? I showed up to dinner 2 hours later. My daughter ran straight to my parents. My sister was sitting on the couch with the dog. She looked up at me. I hope you're satisfied. I am. She rolled her eyes. You know this doesn't change anything, right? You're still the golden child who gets everything she wants. I sat down next to her. I didn't want everything. I just didn't want my daughter confused every time she heard her own name. My sister was quiet for a long moment. Then she whispered something I'll never forget. I was going to name my first daughter Olivia. Before I found out I couldn't have kids, my heart stopped. The diagnosis came 6 months ago. She never told anyone. I held my sister while she cried on our parents' couch. Sometimes the cruelest things people do come from the deepest wounds they're hiding.